I don't know how long this will last. I really don't, because this moon, I wanted to get it in the inverted mode if I can. It's so covered in the sky, you all. Every time I've been coming out here trying to get this moon, I want to tell you something about this moon. I have literally got my hand, and I'm not lying to you, I've got my hand in front of the lens. How on earth is this moon making its way through my hands? You tell me. See, I can do like this. You see it changing like that? My hand is in front of the whole entire lens. And that moon, and my fingers, okay, now my fingers are squeezed together. I have only a teeny tiny gap in between my fingers. How is that moon getting through my fingers? I have 3 fingers across the front of this compact binoculars. 3 fingers, you all. And that moon somehow is making its way through my hands. See, if I cover it with my fingers, we can see some of the moon. It's like blocking out the light. But if I don't, this is what the moon looked like. You all tell me tell me how on earth is that possible? So let's look at it. I got my fingers in front of the moon like this, and we can see it like that. But if I take my hand away, it's a big light bulb. This camera is also facing like straight up in the air. Let me do this, you. I'm sticking my fingers in front of the moon like this. I'm not in front of the moon. I'm not in front of the moon, you all. I mean, I'm sticking my fingers over my lens like this is what I'm doing. And I see how it's doing like this. You can tell there's my hand covering the lens completely up like this. Look. But now, if I do like that, is there something behind that moon? Look at that, you all. What is that? What is, I got my, I'm playing around, you all. I really am, because this is what it looks like. But if I do this, what is up there? Let's look. Right there, that's the top of my finger over the moon. All right. How can I split the moon like that, you all? How's that possible? I can put my fingers there and split the moon in half. Yeah, let's split the moon in half. Let me see if I can do this. I'm just doing a scientific experiment, you all. That's all I'm doing. How am I to do this like that? So let me tell you where my fingers are. They are, I've got 2 fingers across my compact binocular lens right now, 2 of them. Whoa! Look at this moon halo, if you can see it. You probably can't see it. It's reddish orange right now. It really is reddish orange. Let's look at this. See, look what I'm doing with my hand. That's just 1 finger. Gina, will you please stop playing around? You all, I really am trying to be serious. I'm trying to see how I can see. Have you ever heard this, you all? Now listen to this. Have you ever heard that if you don't have your eyeglasses, you could take duct tape and you could put little bitty pinholes through duct tape or a piece of cardboard, and you will be able to see even though you don't have your glasses. So I'm likening this to that same thing. I've got my fingers in front of the end of my compact binoculars, and this is them completely closed. I am only allowing, like, you can see, like, wait, what's behind that? You can see how my hand is moving, but if I have them here like this, this is, they're in front of the lens. Let me try to see if I can zoom this in any clearance. Yeah, try to make it clear if I can. Okay, so I'm just doing an experiment. Yeah, I really am. And you're watching me, and I got my fingers. So now I know the key. If you don't really want too much of a light bulb, you can take your fingers and Just barely put them on the lens like this. Of course, my tripod cell phone thing is pointed straight up practically, and I'm having to tilt it back, and that's why we can't really see that well, because I'm trying to. My fingers are almost completely closed. There's only like, I got 3 fingers. My pointer, my middle finger, and my ring finger. Slightly, they're together, but I'm not squeezing them together. But they're together about over the lens. I wish I could show you how on earth is that possible. Really, you all, if you're just tuning in, my other hand is like freezing. Now see, this is what happened. It's a big light bulb. So let's come down here to the invert. See, like this is the invert. I'm putting my fingers over it, and we can see it better. See, look at that. With my fingers over it, you can see it, but I take my fingers away, and that's what you see. So, so I'm not allowing very much light at all to get through here, you all. Oh, I think I have a lens, not for this, but for one of my cameras, that it has lines in it. Lines in it like a grill that you stick on the edge of a camera. I'm serious, you all. You stick it on the edge of a camera. See, if I don't do it, this is what it looks like that. And it's super bright. This is the inverted mode, and it's moving because I got this flipped up, and I'm not no photography expert either. Yeah, oh, that looks so cool. Doesn't that look cool? Oh, I love that picture. And I can't hold it still, you all, because it's not even 30 degrees out here. And I'm standing up, and I've got my tripod on 2 legs, and I'm using my cell phone and my compact binoculars, and I am tilting this thing back on 2 legs. So if I tilt it back more and it falls to the ground, you'll know what happened. It fell, that's right. Yeah, let's look at this. So we got some bigger things coming up. So I got one finger in front of it. Like this, see, like, there it's dark. See that right there's my finger. I still got some fingers in front of it. Now I don't. I do, kinda, and now I don't. Okay, I do right now. But then I don't, it's kind of dark. Oh, this is so cool in the inverted mode. It really is, you all. I really am excited about this. With this YouTube app that I got, that we are able to look at it in the inverted mode. It really does make me happy. Because this is what I love doing right here with the moon. And then if we were to go look at it at the light bulb, this is kind of like this. But look how bright it is. So I try to see if that's my fingers. Because I thought if I can do that. Okay, it's still, okay, we can still see it some. This is the normal mode of the moon. It pops on us. I won't be able to stay out here too long because my fingers, on the other hand, are the kind of cold. They really are. Let's see it. Oh, what's it doing? Let's come to the invert. Come to the water fountain and let's be. Look at that. Oh, my goodness gracious. I can barely see your comments because my phone is tilted. My tripod's on 2 legs and I'm leaning it backwards because the moon is practically straight up in the air. And you thought you saw a face on the moon? You probably did. Thank you, Heather. I see your comment. The tips of my left fingers they're starting to burn from the coldness. But this is worth it. It really is worth it to see the moon in the inverted mode. It's worth my fingers getting cold. And I won't lose them to frostbite because I won't do it. It's so cool. Isn't it neat? I wanted to get it today. Okay, the sky is heavily with you-know-whats. I wanted to get it today when the sky was clear, and I got this all set up. Within 3 minutes, it got covered up. The moon completely got covered up. Hello there, Naruka. There's a big black cloud that's covering it up right now. Let me see if we can see through the cloud if I do this. No, Gina, honey, that cloud's bigger than you. Oh, yeah. I don't think I'd want to be up in the sky either. That is so cool looking in the inverted mode. Excuse me. I just got through eating some supper. When I come outside, I want to get this. Like this. Oh, you're welcome. Let's see if we can look at it like that. Oh, my fingers are really starting to sting. They are, I'm not joking. They don't feel too hot. Actually, they're kind of stinging. So, it's real heavy dark clouds over the moon. We have to wait for them. When they get away from the moon, you can see part of the moon in the invert mode. Oh no, they're gathering big time. I probably am going to be going. I'm going to go, you all, because my fingers are now, they're stinging from being out here. And I got to stick them by the wood stove and get them warm. Otherwise, my fingers are going to be really cold. Okay, OVC, we got the moon. See, you got it? Aw, I wish they wouldn't do it. I'm going to go, you all. And so with that being said, hello, wherever you are. Naruka, honey, thank you. Wherever you are in any part of the world, hello to my heart to yours. Love you.